Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. It's Mary Jane. Let's talk about Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Wedding Crashers, Season 5, Episode 16. We got some bullshit going on. We find out that, Apple Watts, that guy, that man that's been around for like 6 years, and even her father and the mother effer knew that he wasn't her father, but he had to pretend like, oh, listen, oh, I knew me and your mother had a DNA test long time ago, and I knew I wasn't your father, but I wanted to be your father because I knew you needed a father. Like, that's why Apple Watts did not trust you. That's why she was like so worried about like you touching her, you hugging her, sitting next to you and getting so close, because there was something in her spirit. There was something going on with her intuition that something ain't right. Something's fugazi about the situation, and she didn't trust you. Was you trying to sleep with the mom and the daughter? Was you trying to get a whole package deal? What's going on with that situation? Did you just want to be on the show? It seems like you just wanted to be on the show. It was like, damn, like, yo, this dude is weird. It's like, it's disgusting. It's nasty. Like, he could have said, hey, listen, I had a DNA test years ago. I'm not your father, but can I step in and help you and be a mentor to you? Because I did well by my three daughters I do have. You know what I mean? But for him to be creeping and be around her, how she felt uncomfortable, and she didn't want to sit next to him, she didn't want to hug him or nothing like that, because maybe he was giving off that vibe that, he wanted more than just a father and daughter type of relationship, because she knows the signs when a man wants something else, because she works in a strip club, so she knows all types, different colors, shapes, forms, sizes, and ages when they come in a strip club, what they want, what else they want. You know what I mean? Like, she knows how to read a man, and she was reading him up and down. But a little bit of part of her said that maybe he is my father. She wanted to have that peace, that comfort, to know that, she has a parent, that she's not, just out here alone like she's an orphan. But you know what? She was better off being an orphan. And I don't know if Sean Love is really going to do what she says she's going to do for her. But she did get her apartment, and she's shooting a music video. So that was cool too as well. I don't know what she's going to have to pay her in return, because ain't nothing in this world for free. Air ain't gonna be free for any longer. So we have that situation. I was just like, damn, that's so disgusting and so nasty. And I'm so glad A1 wants to get a DNA test, because he needs to get a DNA test, not for anything else, because him and Lyrica both admitted to cheating on each other. But the thing about it is, why didn't Lyrica use protections? Like, she should know, like, okay, I had sex with this dude this week, my period should be coming around this time. My period's late. It's not here. I had sex with this dude last week. So, and now it's 3 weeks going on. And maybe from there you can, figure out who the baby daddy is. But 5 months, unless she was sleeping back and forth with A1 without any protection, that's disgusting and that's nasty. So I hope at least when she was sleeping with the other dude, she was using protection, and that's why she thinks that A1's the father. But I'm glad he's asking for a DNA test, because sometimes women can pull the wool over a man's eyes and make him believe that a child's his, and it's really not. And he so want to be in love with her, and so want to be with her, and don't want to hurt her. So a man sometimes won't ask for a DNA test. But in 2018, if there's any inclinations, any reason why you need to ask for a DNA test, is like somebody give you the suspicion. And it seems like in Lyrica and, A1 situation, yeah, because you know what? He needs to know if he's the father. The family needs to know if he's actually the father, because this is going to be a question that is going to puzzle everybody. It's going to be in the back of everybody's mind until she proves he is the father, he is not the father. And then that way he can give his all to the child and give his all to Lyrica, because he's always going to have that doubt. And that way he can erase that doubt out of people's minds. So I'm glad he's going to get a DNA test. Lyrica, I know she wasn't feeling so good about it, but damn, you was sleeping with other dudes, and you didn't say if you was using protection or not. But at least we know, like, Safaree's actually stepping up, and he's owning up to that he's been lying and he ain't been telling the truth, and so he did not sleep with Lyrica. So that's good. So the other person is Rockstar. Rockstar is still saying that, he slept with Lyrica. And I don't know if he slept with Lyrica in the past or in the beginning, because they knew each other from way back in the day when they used to all work at a studio together. A1, Rockstar, and Lyrica too as well. But he said that when Lyrica was opening up her heart to him while he was hitting it or whatever, that she told Rockstar the truth about Safaree. But no, he didn't say he was sleeping with her, but he said when she was pouring her heart out. So I don't know, in the midst of them, after they had sex or before they had sex, she started to tell Rockstar about, Safaree. So I don't know if they had sex in the past or in the beginning. But Lyrica did not do a good job of denying having sex with Rockstar when she was actually on the Breakfast Club. So moving on, let's talk about the episode. So we got Princess and Ray J. They're so happy that they got their baby girl. They got their little daughter. She's so pretty. And Ray J feels like he's a grown man. You know, everything is good. He's having a little party at his house. He got on his grown man hat, his little cigar. And he's meeting up with A1 and they talk and they actually end everything. They end all the negativity. Ray J apologized. Even, you know, A1 apologized. So basically, they're moving forward because Ray J feels like, damn, I got played by Safaree. Safaree made me think that you guys was you know, that he was hitting Lyrica. Now he's stepping back on his word. So then me asking for a DNA test and doing all that other stuff, maybe I shouldn't have. But Ray J really just wanted A1 to wake up and open his eyes to know that, okay, this is what your wife is out here doing. He was trying to protect, you know, A1 and also be messy at the same time and have a storyline and bring Rockstar in because him and Rockstar are really cool. So at this point, Ray J and A1 are going to stay brothers and stay friends. So that's good. They had that talk or whatever. And we also have A1 talking about he's going to renew his wedding vows. And he wants Ray J to be there. And he wants Princess to be there too as well. And he also said he's going to meet up with Safaree because Safaree's back in Hollywood because he was in New York filming, I guess. So we have that situation. Then we have Brooke and Marcus. They meet up and basically they're at Brooke's house and they having a conversation and they talking or whatever. And, you know, he's upset. She's upset. They still like not on the same page. They still got some shit going on. And then we get Nikki. Nikki walks up and Nikki was like, hey girl. So Nikki and, you know, Brooke, they make up. You know, they both kind of like apologize to each other. And that's when, you know, Brooke was being messy and was like, let me tell you what Amber Sakonian did. What Amber did. Her mother snatched her wig off and hit her and tried to hit somebody with it. And I did this and I did that. And I fake text her. And then Mark was like, damn, I don't want to hear this shit. You still gossiping. We at home and you still telling our business. You still running your mouth. Like, he's not feeling it. So he gets up and he walks away because he don't want to be bothered right now. Or he got another female to attend to. Because Marcus ain't going to stay with just one female. Especially if the female's not obedient to his ass. And so we have Lyrica. Lyrica walks up and also Princess walk up at, you know, Brooke's house. And so they're trying to get the conversation where, you know, Nikki and Brooke, they're cool now. And they're trying to get the conversation, you know, going between Lyrica and Brooke. And Brooke was like, yo, I heard you had a reveal party. And I heard, you know, you're having a son or whatever. You having a boy. But since I wasn't invited. And then it was crickets. And she was like, yeah. And so then that's when Princess was talking about basically that, you know, she has a beef with Moniece and she wants to get at Moniece. And this girl accused Brandy of being her surrogate, talking all types of cash money bullshit about her. So she wants to see Monique and Moniece. She wants to see Moniece. And so she was like, so what do you think I should do to, you know, Nikki? Nikki was like, hey, listen, I don't be fighting because I just got my nose done. I was like, okay. And so then Princess starts to try to mediate between Brooke and, you know, Lyrica and say, like, this is how I am sorry for, this is how you start. And Brooke was like, I already said I was sorry to her about, you know, that, you know, Safaree situation and whatever. Then Princess said, well, you know, Lyrica didn't, you know, go back and tell Marcus that you were sleeping with other men. You know, she didn't go tell your boyfriend that business, and Brooke did not deny it. Brooke didn't say anything. So it seems like the whole time Brooke was saying that she was celibate and she wasn't having sex last season and this season, that's a bullshit and ass lie. And then, you know, Brooke was talking about she's on probation penis. And I thought she wasn't having sex with Marcus until they get married. So I guess all that fake storyline was like out the window. Because when Princess said Lyrica didn't go back and tell your boyfriend that you was out here with other men, and she was like, and then Brooke was like, well, I didn't say that she was sleep. I wasn't talking about sex. And the Princess was like, yes, you said that, you know, she got the video. She was texting, you know, Safaree, and she showed him and he sent a picture of his penis wrapped around his thigh. And you felt like something was going on. You told me that from Beta, and she didn't deny it. She didn't deny it, and she didn't get smart with Princess. So, you know, Princess was basically trying to get both of the ladies to apologize to each other, and Brooke was like, I'm not apologizing again. So Lyrica got up. She said, I'm excusing myself and I'm leaving. So she got up and she left and she walked away. And Lyrica is just like, she's done with it. She don't want to be bothered with Brooke, because Brooke is shady, because Lyrica didn't go around telling her business. She only told her business once. She didn't go around telling the guys any type of information about Brooke, because if Marcus finds out that Brooke was having sex with other men, last year and this year too as well, he's gonna be pissed, and we'll see it at the reunion, because he wants to be the one that's able to cheat and stick his penis in everybody else, but he don't want nobody else sticking their penis in Brooke, unless they got an open relationship. But Stasia, she was saying on an interview that Brooke and Marcus got this weird type of relationship, like they break up and they get back together, have this hardcore relationship where they could be seeing other people, and then Marcus will bring her around, or she'll bring Marcus around, whoever they're dating. They have like this crazy love type of relationship, she was explaining on the interview. So, and Stassi was like, I'm done with it. I didn't want to be a part of that triangle, because she said they were trying to make her a triangle. So we have that situation. So we'll see what's going on. So Brooke has been spreading them legs, and they've been open. She wasn't practicing no celibacy. And basically, maybe Brooke was doing it for the fans to make it seem like she was this, pure girl. And, Marcus is getting sick of Brooke, because, she did the same thing with Stasia, the same thing with Jade, do all types of tricks, other trades to get rid of them and all that other stuff. But he allows it, and he runs right back to Brooke, and Brooke runs right back to him, because Brooke was messing around with Booby and whoever else she was messing around when they run back to each other. So it is what it is, that situation. So moving on from that. And I think Marcus really loved Brooke, because when Booby and Marcus met up, Booby said that, Marcus said that he pays the bills, he takes care of her, he takes care of her kid, he takes care of her, he pays all the bills, and he's the one with the money. Brooke ain't bringing no money, and she's not getting no residuals, she's not being booked. The way that Marcus explained it, he's taking care of everything. And Marcus was like, I live with her, that's why I pay the bills. You ain't coming around, you ain't helping her. Booby ain't got no money to help her. That Keisha Cole train is gone. So, and I don't know how much money he got left over from the NBA, and I know, probably not too much, because he be out here tricking with these women, and maybe he's getting a little pretty penny from this show, maybe or maybe not, because why would he come in the 2 last episodes of the season unless they edit all the other bullshit out all season? So we'll see what really went down on the reunion, and I hope on the reunion these ladies get some better wigs. I'm just telling you, Pam and Lyrica G and Lyrica, oh my goodness, their wigs are just fugazi. It's so wrong the way they got their wigs, the way they're making them look. Even Lyrica wig this episode was terrible. Brooke weave, her wig this episode was terrible. Usually her wigs are on point. I don't know what happened. I don't know where they're finding these wigs at. Are they getting wigs from a donation basket? What is going on? So moving on from that situation. So we have that. And so Prince says she's ready to meet up with Moniece. She wants to see Moniece, and she's ready for that. She is ready for that. And so we get, A1 actually meets up with his mom, Pam, and Pam has this horrible wig. One of the worstest wigs ever. She has on. She's meeting up with her son, basically to say, like, hey, listen, Patrice, I went, dress shopping with your mother-in-law, and the shit didn't go well. And Patrice said she got all these texts that you have sent her from back in the day or whatever. And Lyrica was talking to somebody else. So why won't you get a DNA test? And so maybe if Pam was more understanding, and maybe if Pam didn't just go so ham and explained herself more soft instead of just wiling out, and then wiling out with Mama G, making with Mama Lyrica G, making it even more messed up, and then bringing Patrice along just made the situation even terrible. Even though Lyrica G, she's not that good. She's not a good, person either when it comes to the situation between her daughter and A1, because she picks her daughter's side. It's number one. She acts like her daughter's not doing nothing wrong, and she totally treats his side of the family like shit, like they trash. But you sometimes you don't like your in-laws, you can't just treat them like trash. So they all treat each other like trash. Pam be trying to come around to Mama G. Mama G be trying to come Mama G Lyrica, she be trying to come around too as well, but it's just like they always meet at the middle, and it's always just terrible. It's like always, Mama G wants her to bow down. And if she didn't want her to bow down, her and Pam would get along too as well. If she actually listened to Pam, because that's her son too. She's concerned about her son. She's concerned that maybe her son is getting played. Maybe he's getting taken advantage of. That baby might not be his. Like, he needs to know this information. So she's concerned about her son. Lyrica's the one that's out here that got the vagina, that got the baby in it, where she's supposed to be protecting herself and making sure, even though, what's his name? A1's out here tricking and cheating too, but he's wrapping it up because he ain't got no other woman pregnant, and she should have been wrapping it up where she won't even believe that she had, is pregnant by anybody else other than A1. Like, she can know it for a doubt. She says she's sure about it, but like the way that she came about this episode, she finally says she's sure about it. I just know for, like, she could have said, like, I know it's your baby because whoever I was sleeping with, I used protection with, or I took the Plan B pill after I had sex with them, so I know I'm not pregnant. Like, she didn't take any precautions to protect herself because she is married and she can't carry a baby. You know what I'm saying? And so A1 took the precautions by using protection, where he ain't got nobody out here saying that that's his baby, or next season we might see this. So we have that. We didn't even see TT on this episode. The word out on the street is that TT's not coming back to the show, and it's a damn shame that she's not, because she's been on the show for so long and she hasn't dropped no album, she hasn't dropped no fire music, she hasn't been singing on the show, she hasn't been singing on IG. All we know is she got babies on her face and it was posted on 50 Cent IG. It's bad for business, because I really want TT to make it and see her, shine like the diamond that she is. But it is what it is. Maybe she needs to get off this show to shine. I don't know, but this was a good platform for her to promote her music, and not all this fugaziness and, being, suffering from alcoholism and just being with bad man after bad man after bad man. So moving on from that. And so basically, A1 was like, I'm having a vow renewal party. Patrice is not invited, and basically he said his mom was invited, but I guess he changed her mind and she's not invited. But she already flew over there to Nigeria. She got her little 23-year-old man that she married, and she's trying to bring him back to the States, and she's gonna have a young man, and he's hoping that she's happy with that and she stays out of his business. So we'll see what happens with that situation. She's gone. So none of A1's family was invited to the vow renewal, which is sad that none of his family's there. And then you got Mama G thinking that she's the shit and her family is the best side. So it is what it is. But at least he got his mom on the show, he got his brother on the show, he got Patrice on the show. But A1 was just like, if his brother's wife is not invited, most likely his brother's not gonna come. So nobody showed up. That's really sour to start off a whole new bullshit with a whole new renewing your vows and starting off with that. So it is what it is with that. It's a sad thing that his mom and his brothers, like, people couldn't hold their peace to be there, to be at the vow renewal, just to support him, just to be there, because he was fighting a lot of people this season. A lot of people was coming after him. And even though that, people are disrespecting him and calling out his wife, they should have been standing strong and standing next to him regardless. But A1 is hard-headed too as well, so it is what it is. And sometimes it seems like he's more, but, Ray J did apologize to him. And his brother and Patrice or his mother didn't apologize because they feel like he's being taken advantage of. And when you know that somebody in your family is being taken advantage of, you want to, strong arm and go after the person, but he ain't trying to hear it. Sometimes you just got to hold your mule and stand next to them and pick them up when they fall. So we got that situation. Moving on from that, we got Jay Wills. He's actually performing. He's headlining the club. And actually, Mr. Ray hooked them up. So basically, they're cool too as well. So Jay Will was like, you know what? I want to fix my relationship with La Brittany, and they hug and they back together and they friends and they road dogs. So that's good. And La Brittany, like everybody that she had a bad relationship with, she fixed it. She fixed it with Monique. It's been fixed with Jay Wills, and it's been fixed with Lyrica. They talk on the phone. Everything's cool. So, La Brittany, do your thing. Get your kids. Get them to LA and focus on the music and nothing else. And next time you come on the show, just sing your ass off, rap your ass off, show your talent, do all singing in the street, do whatever you can, but make sure you take advantage of this opportunity. Tiara just let it wither away. So moving on from that, we got A1. A1 ends up talking to Safaree, and Safaree said that, he did not sleep with Lyrica, and he's sorry about that. He don't know how the video got to her. He don't know if he sent it, if it was accident. He don't know. He doesn't seem truthful. He doesn't seem honest about it when it comes to the video part, but I think he really did not sleep with Lyrica, period. And he's saying that Ray J, got it messed up. He got it confused. He got it misconstrued, but you let it go this far when you could have just told A1 straight up, I didn't sleep with Lyrica, it's done. But I believe he did, and that's why A1 and Safaree actually met up in the situation. They met up, and so now it's done. They ain't cool right now, but they ain't got beef either. So I think there needs to be more clarification with the videotape, that Safaree has to step up and just be real 100. But I don't know if Safaree can do that, so it is what it is. We got K. Michelle. She's working on her 5th album. She's on a new label, and she's just trying to make it. And she just finished her surgery. She's doing that. So kudos to you. And so we have that situation. And then we have Ray J, Rockstar got a mask on. The mask was fat, though, I ain't gonna even lie. He said he got the mask on to keep these dudes girl vagina away from him, because basically he's still bragging that he's sleeping with everybody's woman, which is just Lyrica. I don't know if he's gonna come next season and say he did something with Brooke. I don't know if Brooke can be bought, but Marcus saying he's taking care of everything, and I don't know what Mark is doing for a living. Don't seem like he's producing shit. And Rockstar's walking around with stacks. I don't know if they're stacks of dollar bills, stacks of 20, stacks of 50, stacks of $1,000 bills, or whatever. But it seems like at the end of the show that Brooke was doing a video with Rockstar when Marcus didn't want her to work with him, or it could have been edited where that happened earlier in the season, so I don't know. So we have that situation. So him to put on the mask to keep these dudes, girls away from me. If it was just Lyrica, I think there's one more. I hope he didn't sleep with Brooke, or Brooke didn't do nothing strange for some change. So that's when, excuse me, Rockstar was just like, Lyrica came over my house, she had them big old things in my face, and then she started jumping and flapping on me. I had that, or whatever. And then Ray J was being messy too. He was like, both of you guys got something in common, because it was Ray J, Safaree, and A1. Both of you guys got something in common. Lyrica, you guys are both bringing down the same woman. I was like, Ray J, why you got to say that? So Safaree said, no, listen, you got it misunderstood, misconstrued. You misunderstood what I'm saying. It ain't like that. And Ray J was like, well, you led me to believe it. Like, fam, like, come on. Like, the way that you said it, the way you came out, as you admitted to it, or whatever. And he was like, nah, you gotta, I was only talking about us texting. And then, or whatever. So now, it seems like Safaree is absolutely lying. Excuse me, that he probably was lying the whole freaking time. But Rockstar is like, you know what? If you want to lie, if you don't want to say nothing, but I hit it. I knocked him down. And when she was telling me about you, Safaree, when she was opening up her heart. So we're going to see what Rockstar says at the reunion. That's what we're going to see. We're going to see what he says at the reunion with that situation. And so we have that, the mask and all this other stuff, and he was talking about Lyrica was bouncing her breast in his face. I mean, he's just being very descriptive and very ignorant too about it. He knows this woman is married. He knows this woman is renewing her vows on the show, but he got to take that dig. And I hope he doesn't talk about, him sleeping with Brooke. That'll be crazy. And then he also goes, maybe they have an open relationship. If they have an open relationship, then they wouldn't be mad. I think they both was cheating while they were separated. Or is Rockstar trying to give us some information to say that they both be out here doing their thing with other people? And they're trying to... And since they got brought up on the show, they're trying to act like, it ain't happening. So I was like, okay. Are you trying to drop some jewels? Trying to say that they have an open relationship and they're trying to deny it and act like it's a big deal because they're still together and it's just all fugazi because they both be sleeping around? I don't know, Rockstar, because you be acting up. So moving on from that, we get to Apple Bottom and we get to her father. He's not the father. He admits his story. Showing love, she shows up and she hugs Apple. And Apple's upset. Apple's mad. She wants to talk. Apple's just being so hardcore because, damn, this dude done waste my time. He done played me. He done shot scenes with me, and this whole time he was lying to me. He's a fool, and I don't know what he wanted from me. So, and she don't really want to talk to Sean Love like that because right now she's mad. Like, she don't really want to open up and cry and break down while she's on camera because people will bring that back up to her if she becomes a superstar. So that was really just low down dirty, nasty ass man. That's what that was. That was a perv. That was a perv that wanted a paycheck and wanted some coochie on the side. You pervert. So we have, and she was like, how can he want to have, why would he go and have a DNA test with me when he already knew? Like, he could have just said something. And then that's crazy that he tells Sean Love, how do you know I'm not the father? How do you know that I'm the father? Mother effer, you already knew you wasn't the father, so why you ask her that question? Be real about it. Like, yo, I want to invest, I want to go half. You know what I mean? I think she's talented. And you lying to Sean Love, and Sean Love pulled your card. She pulled your card. She pulled your card straight up. Just disgusting. So we have that situation. We get A1 and Lyrica. They renew their vows. And we got Mama Lyrica, Mama G Lyrica up there singing. You know, she's singing. She's half falling over the railing and shit singing. She sounds good. But just the like screaming part sound good. Like she had mellowed that out where it was like, woo, it sound good. Then the rest of the part, I don't know what the fuck. It was almost like they was trying to make that video between Jodeci and Left Eye, the video when they're getting married. That's how they tried. To me, that's how they tried to set the scene with singing over the railing and everything. Then her wig was all fugazi, all messed up. Even what's her name? Nikki's wig was all like, look at her. See, there she go right there. Come on. There she was over the railing. Look at that wig. Just terrible. So we have that situation. So we have Jay Wills. He meets up with Moniece. We have Jay Wills. He calls Moniece and tells Moniece that Princess is here at the party. We have Paris. She's calling, what's his name? Mark. She's calling Booby to let Booby know that Marcus is here. So basically them two are dropping a dime on Princess and Marcus. So we have that situation. I was just like, and so then here we come. And so Princess is chilling with the girls or whatever, and they was like, oh, let's have a drink. She was like, I can't drink because I'm breastfeeding. And then who jumps out the car? None other than Moniece. Moniece jumped out the car. Moniece was like, what? I'm here. And she was like, oh, I want to fight. Moniece was like, I'm here. What you want to talk about? What you want to say? And then Princess was like, I want to fight. You know, of course Princess wants to fight because the last time she seen Moniece tried to throw a chair at her. Moniece tried to fight her while she was pregnant, while she had a baby in her stomach. So now she dropped the baby because she said, when I drop this baby, I want to get this. I want that head up. So Princess is trying to get that head up with Moniece, and security's there. Security's not letting them get to each other. Moniece is calm, whatever. And then Princess was like, well, since I can't get you, she's throwing drinks. She's hitting a security guard with the plastic champagne glasses. She's hitting them. They getting all soaked and wet. Moniece is getting wet too. Moniece was like, I want to talk like an adult. And then Princess was like, I want to talk. I want that head up. And so then Moniece couldn't take it anymore because everybody over there is laughing too as well. But Moniece knows she's not going to get past security. And so, but the wine keep hitting her. You know, the water keeps splashing. It hits the security guard, then hits, Moniece. The Moniece tried to get at her and she wasn't able to. She was trying to fight her now. But she picked up this cake and she had perfect aim where she hit. If the security guard wasn't in the way, she would have hit Princess with the cake. But some of the crumbs of the cake got all in Princess' hair. Then Princess picked up a pumpkin or a rock and she threw it at Moniece. She hit Moniece. She said, that hurt, huh? Didn't it? That's when Moniece was like, this is just stupid. I'm not doing this shit anymore. And then she leaves. But they can't get each other. Princess is throwing all types of shit at Moniece and at the security guard. She even, at the end, she threw like a big ass cup of water or liquor. And the security guard fake because she was trying to throw it, or it was a guess. And it ended up hitting him all in the face and shit like that. Princess was trying to get loose. Moniece was like, you need to call your sister-in-law, find my number. She goes, I don't want your sister. I ain't need to call nobody. I want you now. But Princess, you can't get across. You wasn't going to get across that table and they wasn't going to let her go. So it is what it is. It's bullshit when they do this. So Then we have Marcus. He turns around and guess who shows up? He's talking to Paris, and Paris is the one that set him up. Then guess who comes up? He's standing right at the curve, ready for Marcus. Ready for Booby to pull up. Booby pulls up. Booby was like, "I want to talk to you, man." He was like, "You don't got shit to say to me. You don't got nothing to say to me." And he was like, "No, I'm here for Brooke. I'm here to find out, making sure Brooke is good, making sure because she don't got no mother, she don't got no father, she don't got no brother, she don't got no uncles." And then Marcus was like, "What you mean? You ain't there for her. You ain't helping her. You ain't helping with the kids. You don't pay the bills." And he was like, "Oh, you paying her bills because I live with her." So, he lives in her house. So we see that they actually really got a relationship, like they actually live together. That's Brooke House, and Marcus is paying the bills or helping pay most of the bills. With that situation. And then Marcus was like, you don't gotta worry about her, you ain't gotta check on her, you don't gotta worry about nothing. Marcus is ready to fight. Marcus is don't wanna hear no, I don't give a fuck about you pulling up. I don't care about you wanna know what's going on with Brooke, how she's doing. I don't care. I just wanna fight you because you came up last season and Brooke kinda like dissed me for you and you was running around town here with Brooke or whatever. And I think that Brooke and Booby have more than just a friendship. And that's why Marcus is so pissed too as well. And him to have the nerve, he's like, "She got on my ring. Don't be concerned about her." Then that's when Booby was like, "Then we can do this. We can get this head up." And Booby's not moving because Booby know he can't move because security's in the way. And Marcus is trying his best. He's exercising his ass off. He almost got by. He almost got through. And that's, Booby was like, he knew it wasn't going to be no fight. Like, he knew that security's going to be there. But it would have been a fight. It would have been a fight. Peace. I'm out. One love. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Let's talk. Tell me what you think about this season. We didn't see no Moniece. We see Moniece, just a little piece of her. And then we got Ray J and Princess. They're living together with their family. They're doing their thing. And then TT said that she's gonna work on her music and carry on with her career. Paris said that she's going to be a star. She's signing autograph while she's eating chili dogs somewhere. She's with La Britney. She's name dropping Keisha Cole. She's name dropping everybody that she used to work with. And now she's going to be a celebrity now. So we got that situation. And Moniece is going to be working on her music. And so they're in somebody's house shooting a video. And she's singing a song. And we see Rockstar making a video. Then we see, Brooke is with Rockstar while he's making a video, and he's actually doing music with Solo Lucci. We didn't get no situation with Solo Lucci. Then we see Sean Love and Amber Diamond and Apple Watts doing a music video together. And that's really much it. Like, it really wasn't nothing serious. And Brooks and her and Marcus are not on the right page. She's going back and forth with her ring. She don't know if they're going to do this or not. So it is what it is. Peace. I'm out. One love.